we're going to start on the epic trail to open sourcing things soon. Ooh. And so we have to figure out the contribution model. There's a whole bunch of details on this, but we'll be open sourcing probably documentations, library. Like we have to get started somewhere, and I think our goal is to get that out sometime this year, probably, and get that figured out. People ask us all the time, are you going to build a GUI library? Are you going to build a Django replacement? Are you going to build this or that or whatever? We're not experts in that. Like, we're working on AI stuff. You all are the experts. You all know these domains. You know what's better and worse in all these different places. And one of the things we'd love to see is smart people building cool stuff in the Mojo community, right?
So there's two angles here. One is that Mojo has first-class interop with Python code, which means that you can call any Python code that already exists, any library from Mojo. So you can call, people have tried to do this in the playground. People have called the TensorFlow Python library from Mojo. You can, the way we displayed the Mandelbrot, pictures in the notebook, and you can create UIs just by calling into the Python libraries. So think about the C interop that we mentioned before. You can call into C code on one side and then call into Python code on the other side. So in that way, Mojo can be seen as just a bridge between these two worlds. But then Mojo also aims to be a superset of Python as a language, as well as living in the Python family.
Yes, we support various types of hardware. Mojo is a language, and internally we have support for ARM, for x86, different types of CPUs. But when the SDK is released, off the bat, we're going to support, only the Linux operating system on the x86 CPU architecture. And then we're going to quickly follow up that with, support for Windows and Mac, coming soon in the next few weeks. So I would say, we're trying to accelerate the roadmap as fast as possible. But, the very first release will only be supported on Linux x86.
One final request from the bottom of my heart, please. When the Mojo goes out to the world, when you see bugs, we have a GitHub repo. It's github.com/modularml/mojo. Please file bugs if you see them.
Yes.
Yeah, and also please file ideas, right? And upvote ideas on the GitHub website. So we're also looking for, we want to build out the roadmap. So, your ideas and upvotes will be very helpful in prioritizing what we should be building. So
yeah, even GitHub stars are cool too.
Yeah, GitHub stars are cool. Yes, star our GitHub repository.
Yeah. We're very fortunate that we're growing, we're hiring, we're looking for very specialized skill sets. We generally hire out of US flavored time zones, plus or minus, depending. But we do make exceptions in Europe. And so we're expanding. And if you are interested, please check out our career page, because we have a bunch of jobs posted there, and we're growing. And they're often very low-level kind of hardware, software boundary, ML specialized kind of roles, but we do have other positions as well. And the careers page is always the best place to check that out.